Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life. On A Slice of Life. Today is January 1, 2025. January 1, 2025. We're starting a new journey, but we're still on this journey. This one. We are super aging. We're getting older without getting old. When you got up this morning on January 1st, 2025, what was the first thing that came to your mind? What were you thinking when you got up this morning? For me, I was grateful for one. I thank God for another day. I thank God that my family was safe. But what about you when you got up this morning? And then here's the question: what did you think after you heard the news? I had all kind of enthusiasm going on this morning when I got up. I was just so happy. I couldn't wait to talk about all the great things we're gonna do this year on the show, and we are gonna do some of those things. But the news, when my daughter came and asked me, did I hear the news about what happened in New Orleans? How innocent people were just run down for no reason other than somebody else's, other than their radical thought or what they thought. Those 15 people had no impact on what happened in this person's life. That kills them for no reason. People were just out enjoying themselves, having life. And I just think about, what did you get up thinking about this morning, and then you saw the news. You see, uh, how you got up so much enthusiasm and so much promise. See, every day is a day of promise. That's how I look at it. God has allowed us to see another day. You got up this morning because you were able to open your eyes, and you were able to say, "Oh, I'm okay in my right mind," and you were able to move your arms and legs. You were able to jump out of bed or crawl out of bed or fall out of bed, however you got out of bed. All these good things happen to you because of God's will. That's how you got going this morning. But then you got the news of 10 people who didn't couldn't get up this morning. 15 people that didn't make it. They were out, and I'm taken aback by it because it's so useless, such a misuse of time and energy to take somebody else's life. Who made you God and said you can do that? So I don't want to spend a lot of time dampening a slice of life, because we are all about getting older without getting old. But I want us to think about that even more. Like, we are getting older, and we are enjoying life. And I'm here to encourage you. Here to encourage you. Regardless of the news, life still goes on. The reality of it is that you can be anywhere. You can be going out your driveway. You can be stopping at the stoplight. You can be anywhere, and your life can be over. There's no there's no specific place. There's no specific time that that you're going to leave this earth. You don't know how, the day or the hour. Those 15 people, though, may God rest their souls, that was their day, and that was their hour. You see, but you still got something to do. The whole world is still moving forward. We're taking a minute to pause. We're pausing because President Carter left us a legacy, and he was the president of the United States, and we have that going on. We're pausing for the 15 people who were innocently killed for no reason. No, you can't even think of a reason to take somebody's life. We have that going on. And then we have a transition going on between the former president and the president elect. All that is going on. It's enough in that pot to kind of weigh you down, maybe. But we don't allow ourselves to get weighed down, because life still goes on. You that are retiring this year, some of you are retiring this year. Some of you all have put in for retirement. Some of you have already, today was the first day of your retirement, January 1, 2025. Some of you have made up your mind that you're going to leave that position and go to another position. It is a period of transition. I can feel it in the air. The transition, not only of power, from the former present president to the president elect. But there's a transition. I can feel it in the air, and I try to figure out what it was that I was feeling because I don't. It's not fear. That we're not. It's not a fear thing. It's transition, and it's transition to something better. Transition to better thoughts, better goals. But whatever's going on, I need you to stay in the positive transition mindset. And the reason why we need to stay in the positive transition mindset, because three things are going on right now that could just pull you down, pull you in a mess, pull you somewhere that you don't want to be, and we don't want you to be there. I'm really serious about being the one that my job is this to get you on the journey of getting older, yes, but not getting old, not losing your enthusiasm for life, not using your enthusiasm for living, getting you motivated to understand that you retired from your work, but you didn't retire from life. You've heard me say that more than once, and I got people out there that don't get the retirement from work is different from the retirement from life. And I talk to many talented people, and so this year I need to see if I can get some of that talent and put it somewhere. I spoke with a young lady today who has been writing a newsletter of about 15 years. And I called her today to say, why isn't that a book? When I talk to you all on the other side of the screen, I just want to reach into your heart and your head and your household and pull some of that talent out. It's like pulling teeth. Like I don't have any teeth right here. It's like pulling teeth sometimes to get you to understand the talent you have. Just I'm gonna do it. Everybody's been telling me to do it. And you sit on it. You don't know you're procrastinating, but you don't believe. If I can do anything else this year, this is my year to make you believe. This is 2025 is my year to make you believe. Now how can I make you believe? I've got to find some examples then. There are a number of examples of people already that started late in life that are doing very well. I use myself. I'm not. You want to say, well, Georgina, you know, you're not a millionaire. No, no, but that doesn't mean that you are you measuring my doing well by dollars and cents? Then no, I guess not. But if you measure my doing well by my love and for life, my shows that I've done. I'm going to do a new show. I decided in 2025 a new show is coming for real this time. I got it in my mind. I've scoped it out in my head how I want the new show. So I'm looking forward to presenting another another show by me, a showcase coming up by me. Maybe by late spring is what I got in my mind. But in the meantime, in between time, uh, it's enthusiasm that if you look at the news and today, some of that enthusiasm may have waned. But I'm saying to you on the other side of the screen, how do you keep yourself motivated? By staying on your purpose, staying focused on what you know you're supposed to be doing, and understanding that happiness, happiness is something that you do for yourself. Happiness is not given to you. See, some of you all are looking. Some of you all say, "Well, I want to be happy. I need to find my mate, have my children, and have me a family. That's gonna make me happy." Well, there's some happiness in there, but that's not what makes you happy. You make yourself happy. And any of us who have children know that children take you to the edge sometimes and cause some tears to come in your eyes, and you can consider that unhappiness, but they are happy. We're happy to have our children. So in the same way with a husband and a spouse or a mate or a partner, you have days when you look sideways at that person, figure out where did they come from and how did you get hooked up with them, and then you look at them again and you're like, I'm so glad to be with them. I love that person so much. You see, so so it's a happiness, it's our state of mind. And once again, if you've been watching my show all of 2023, 24, sorry, you know that what I say, it starts here. Everything here takes care of everything everywhere else. And so it's a state of mind. Happiness is something you bring to yourself. So this year I want you to be motivated. I want to motivate you to be the best you can be. And it's for my seniors out there. And I see all kind of YouTubes to say start your own YouTube. I support that too. I support starting your own whatever. So start your own podcast, start your own conversations. There are a group of women that I know that like to go out and eat. I think you get about 6 or 7 people you like, and you all meet up. You can Uber and go to different restaurants. I wanted Wayne McMillan on here today. I wanted to start my show off with Wayne because I want you all to see him. But some other things are going on with Wayne today, and so we'll get to that. I need for everything to be all right, and so but I just want you to meet people who are out here doing what I'm talking about. There are all kind of examples, even in your household, of people who are doing what I'm saying. And I'm saying to stay motivated. I'm saying to enjoy. Happiness is something that you bring. The joy comes in the morning, as they say. God can give you that joy. It's a joy. It's something different between joy and happiness. That happiness thing. That's on you. That's on you. That's not on the other person. But that joy is a whole nother. I know it from a Christian point of view. You may know it from another point of view. But joy is different. And so I went through my cards. Beverly Maddox gave me a gift, and this health and happiness vision board kit. And sometimes I pull out my cards. I had to pull out my cards today because it's we got major thing. Did I leave out that Trump in front of the Trump hotel out in Las Vegas? He's not on the strip. The Trump hotel is not on the strip. It's on the side. Regardless of wherever it is, somebody pulled the truck up, and then it blew up right there at the door. And anything could have happened. I'm just saying that January 1st, 2025, in America is starting off rocky. It's starting off pretty rocky. This is not a good day in terms of the fatalities and the loss of life. This is not a good day, and the fear factor that may be encroaching. But the enemy comes to steal, to kill, and destroy. That's what the enemy does. And right now, the enemy would love for Americans to be fearful, and for Americans to be not thinking about uh, themselves, not thinking about being motivated. Retreating. They want Americans to retreat into some kind of sorrow. That's not what we're getting ready to do. A slice of life is not getting ready to do that. I got all kinds of things going on that I think that Georgiana is going to be doing in 2025. One of the things you heard people say is family. We had a family meeting. We had family meetings. I'm not used to having family meetings because I've been in my own family so long, you see. But I think it's good to have family meetings and get on the phone and Zoom and talk to one another, encourage one another, and help one another right now. And stay on the plus side of the mindset, on the positive side of the mindset. That's what I want us to be all about. I want us to be all about nurturing one another. And you don't have to be a family member to nurture somebody. You can see people that are some talented people around you. There's some talented people in your churches or your synagogues or your mosque. There's some talented people around you that just need nurturing. There's a lot of talent out here that's sitting on, like my friend is sitting on her super writing. I have people who speak well that would be good for voiceovers. Look, and let me tell you, YouTube tells you how to do everything. How to start a business with voiceover, put it in there. How to whatever, put it in there. How to start a YouTube channel, put it in there. I took classes before I came out with this idea. Now, mind you, I've been on YouTube since 2007 or 6. I didn't know that I was on YouTube that long. And I wasn't doing anything with it because I didn't have an understanding, you see. So much to learn. And then don't forget to still dream. Georgian dreams. So I'm dreaming dreaming. But to this dream, I have attached a plan in mind of doing another show, and so show a showcase. And I have some people I want to have an opening act. I have a person I like to be the opening act. So I got some ideas. So, but don't forget to dream some, because somebody dreamed of whatever we have on. It was somebody's dream. Whatever's going on around us, it was somebody's dream. That lamp was somebody's dream. All this back here was somebody's dream at one time. You see, America was a dream. You see, Martin Luther King, he had a dream. You see, so keep your dreams going. Don't tell everybody though, because they'll turn them into what? Nightmares. Don't do that. You keep your dream to yourself. Keep it to yourself till you get it where you want it to be. And then silence is a good thing. You know, when you get that dream and you sit down and you write it down and figure it out, and make it work, and get going with the goals and the aspirations. You can look on the. Let me tell you something. You need to use your computer more. You all that are 65 and older, 55 and older, they already know. The 55s and 40-year-old, the computer has everything in it you need to know and want to know, and what you need for your business. It's all in the computer. It's, you know, I, Here I am, 83 years. I'll be 83, so I'm 82. So, but this is my year to be 83. So I just go on to the next year already. You see, so I'm trying to tell you that I we didn't have all what you all have. There's no reason for anybody on the other side of this screen to not be super successful. Reno, let me say it again for the people in the back. There's no reason for you on the other side of the screen to not be super successful, because you have every tool. Youngins, you have every tool that we didn't have. Everything you ever thought you wanted to know is in the computer. And if it's not, as AI. See, I'm an AI fan. Artificial intelligence, you were made for me. Yes, you were. I'm telling you. And the rest of you too. What is it you want to do? What are you trying to do? You retired now. You think you're just gonna sit and play with the grandchildren? They're gonna grow up. It's good to go and see them. It's good to play with them. It's also good to leave them some kind of what you call generational wealth. And how do you get that generational wealth? You said, "Oh, it's too late." It's never too late. Have you all started a penny fund, a dollar fund, or some kind of fund? And what about those ideas that you had? You got youngins that know how to do all that now. Your grandchildren know how to get all that out the computer. You got an idea, they'll get you a patent lawyer. They'll get you everything you need. Don't sit on that knowledge. Don't take it to the grave. Please, we need you. We need you on this path. We need you to use those skills that God has given you and that purpose. Somebody needs what you have on the other side of the screen. We need what you have to help us. It help us physically. We need to read it, or you offer a service that nobody else has. You know how to do something that nobody else knows how to do. You know that. You've been on a job for 65 years. See, when I heard somebody say, "I lost my job. Oh Lord, what am I gonna do?" What was that job? And the person that had the job was something I never heard of. I'm thinking like, how can I find that person and tell them let's go in business? You see what I'm saying? Do you see? When I came along, except for my mother, no, Georgia Young didn't play that. I didn't do right. But when I came along, it was called getting a good job. My mother believed in working for herself and working for yourself. Her daughter didn't do what she's supposed to do, but I've been doing it since. That's that entrepreneur spirit that's ingrained in me. It's in my DNA. But I'm saying to you that we came along. Some of you all came along with me. If you 55 and older, you came along with a good job because we taught our next generation. Okay, so the good job thing. But you're doing something on a job that nobody else can do but you. And then you'll train somebody else to do it. but it's something that can be applied that a group of people need. Is it something you could teach? See, Myron Golden, a lot of people talk about Myron Golden. I like Myron Golden. I like him because he says this: find a problem, solve it. The bigger the problem, the bigger the profit. I'm going to take Myron Golden, and I'm saying to you all out there, if it's a problem, solve it. I see a lot of problems that I like to solve. I don't always have. I didn't have the finances for one of them, and now I think about. I didn't ask anybody either. I saw the problem, and I said, "It'd be good to have that." And I made a comment, and then I didn't do anything else about it instead of saying, "That's a problem." Find a problem, solve the problem. People want their problem solved. They don't care what it is. They want a problem solved. And so you know how to solve problems. You sitting, especially people outside the United States, I talk to you all the time. Because you're sitting in areas that need you. If you're watching what's going on in the U.S. and you're watching some of our YouTube shows, and you live somewhere where you hear us talking about A, B, and C, why are you not taking some of this A, B, and C we're talking about back to your place where they're not even talking about A, B, and C yet and be the first one to implement it? Why are you not doing that? Why are you not looking around and seeing what's going on here and say, we're not doing that over here. Let me do this. Let me be the one. Entrepreneurship. Somebody got to go to work. You're going to need somebody to work, but you got to take care of your workers. If you take care of the people who work for you, they don't mind helping you because a worker helps you get rich, but you also give them the money they need to get what they need to do for their families. And sometimes people just don't want the headache of the whole business. They'd rather just be the one at work. It's good for them. You pay them good, take care of them well, make sure they got good insurance, make sure that that the whole company is behind each employee, whomever that one employee is. You see, I retired from Delta Airlines, and one of the things I could say about them is they made sure that each employee thought that the whole company was behind you. And so you could work there before you knew it. You've been there 20, 30 years. You didn't even know it. Because it used to be, I don't know what it is now, but it was a family. It was a family, and they had family events and family affairs when I came along at Delta. I retired in 1994. I don't know what they're doing now. But I'm telling you what we did and what you could do. And so some of you all are sitting on $1 million, $1 trillion businesses. Some of you all got $1 million, $1 trillion services, you see. And my job right here on A Slice of Life is to get that out this year. I'm going to do everything I can to nourish you, to bring it out. That's my goal for 2025 is to nourish you, to bring it out. Because we 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 we, we need that thing. And we don't need you to go sit by the coffin. See, when I first did these shows, all y'all was sitting by the coffin. Oh, okay, if you knew people were sitting by the coffin, they retired, they got the pen, they got the watch, and they didn't have to go to work. And then they went and sat and said, "What I'm gonna do every day?" And they sat. I need to get my affairs in order. And they sat. Let me make sure my plot paid for. And they sat. Okay, let me arrange all my stuff and tell them what I want to put on. Oh my God, you serious? Okay, you got all that out the way. Now what? Okay, you got all that out the way. I don't have anything against you against kind of paperwork, but that was your goal every day? That's not a goal. That's a set aside. That's okay. Let me put this over here, put it in a drawer, and then let me get on. Let me get on with the new goals and the new life things. Because life expectancy is longer now. You live longer. You look at me. When I say I'm 82, I was born August 2nd, 1942. Mhm. I've had 3 cancers. You see, I talk to the cancer people also. What are you doing? I had cancer. Oh, let me just say this. When you are cancer, when you say you have cancer, and please do not say to people who had cancer, I need to do a whole show on What not to say to people who had cancer. I think I'm gonna do that. Let me start with this little bit. You said I had cancer, and they said, "Oh yeah, my grandmama had that cancer. She died as soon as she got it." You get, you get my point. Listen, people. When I tell you life is short, today, January 1st, 2025, life is short. Life is short, but it's long enough for you to super age. It's long enough for you to get older. Yes, it is. Without getting old. I love you, and you can't do anything about it.